that must be to cut through the mythology. It's hard to like pick what you use because it's been redefined so many times.
Absolutely, and I think that's a challenge. But I also think when you look at the animal kingdom, when you look at the human body and what it's capable of doing, minus the psychology, so you really get to see, well, okay, this is the potential strength of zombie. If we look at apex predators in the animal kingdom, what does that look like as far as fight strength, the ability to tear into something, and then you at least have a jumping off point to start going, okay, what do we agree on as the multiplier? And once we have that, then we actually can start really putting the show together and putting the scene together.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like you said, though, it's a lot easier. You mentioned that you have all these mythologies, but that's true for all the historical warriors too. It's just as bad.
So I guess the only question I have, because I'm at the bottom of the totem pole, so I'll keep it short, but what is the ultimate vampire playlist on iPod? Like, what would you have on your ultimate vampire playlist?
Do that to me.
Come on. Top 5 artists or songs, come on.
With my music, well, and my vampires all listen to Bad Brains and stuff like that. So, you know, all hard hitting. So, you know, Iggy, Stooges, Bad Brains, Minor Threat.
And I know it's not like your main area expertise, but with zombies, who would you like to see come back as a zombie if they still had kind of traits of their personality? Like, who would be able
to kill them?
Sure, yeah. You can enjoy them for 5 minutes and kill them.
Zombie, I don't know if I'd wish that on anybody.
Aw.
It's kind of funny if Max did, though.
Come to their defense.
Right, they are dumb. Just like Ebola is dumb, just like AIDS is dumb, just like the Spanish influenza and the Black Death and swine flu, all dumb. How'd that work out? I think, honestly, victory or defeat depends on the vampires. I think if they organize, if they set aside their differences, and if they're proactive, if they go, like any disease, the trick to taking out any disease is going after the source quickly, as fast as you possibly can, with all the resources at your disposal. So if the vampires do that, there's no competition. They'll win. If they dawdle, if they delay, if they degenerate into hyper-partisan bickering, then I think we're in trouble. Because I think what you have to remember is vampires have physical assets, their strength, their speed. But when it comes to their hearts and their minds, they're still human beings. They're no wiser, they're no braver, they're no smarter. They haven't risen above any of the sort of social, emotional weaknesses that make us human. So if those weaknesses get in the way, it doesn't matter how fast and strong they are. I want to go to the premiere and I want to see a movie that's edited with special effects, bells and whistles, and sort of get the kind of thrill that I got as a kid watching George Romero movies.
So there's a misconception that when somebody buys a book and turns it into a movie, that the writer's brought on, the author's brought on, and all that. That just doesn't happen these days.
No, and I think there's also a misconception that somehow the writer is deeply offended all the time. They killed my baby, and the truth is, no. There's, as far as I know, maybe I'm wrong. There's nothing in Paramount's contract with me that says they can rewrite my book. My book is my book. It's done. So, and I've said to them, you know, look, I want you to make the best zombie movie you can make, and if that means straying from the book in certain places, go for it. But make a great zombie movie. And, you know, given the team that they have, I think they're off to an amazing start.
It's actually become a niche type of costume. Excuse me, just a second.
Yep.
That's a good action shot.
Here comes Brad. This is in the middle of nowhere. I couldn't figure out that you have to push a button to open the trolley door. Hi! Do you just want to review the fact why I'm an idiot? And now you have to pick me up in the middle of nowhere? Oh my god. Hi.
Hi.
Is this a dueling cameras?
I suppose so.
Okay.
You need a ride?
Yeah. Can I get a ride?
I guess.
Can I ride your car, mister? Okay. So hi, dueling cameras.
Except I'm not videotaping. Maybe I should.
Ow. That felt good.
You alright?
Yeah. Anyway, what's up?
Okay, now it's dueling cameras.
Okay. Do we want to review what just happened?
Yes, okay, let's hear it. From your words. I want to hear it in your words.
I was
that was kind of hilarious.
Ready to get off at the, what is it, the R&L station?
That's right.
And I get up and I'm like, oh, the doors don't automatically open like Northeast Transit. So I'm like, alright. So I go up and I start pushing the button for the opposite side, thinking it'll open all the doors. I didn't see any other buttons. The train starts taking off. So I go over to the other side, start pressing the right side, and that won't do anything. And I see you, and you're like this, and I was like, I don't know what happened. So now we're at Gillespie Field.
Gillespie Field.
In the middle of nowhere.
Basically.
Yeah. Like, it looks like somewhere where, like, someone will get, like, friggin' raped and dumped into the canal. So thank you for picking me up.
Well, this spot was where they did location scouting for Warehouse 13.
Ah. That would have been most good.
Most good?
Most good.